I used to soften every edge I had, just to be chosen, just to be not too much. I bit my tongue to make things smooth, but silence never set me loose. I don't apologize for me anymore, not for my quiet, not for my core. I don't say sorry for growing wide, for taking space or changing sides. I used to dim so others could shine, folded myself to feel alive. But now I glow in my own slow way, and anyone who stays won't ask me to fade. I don't apologize for me anymore, not for my peace, not for my shore. I don't ask permission to just be still. I'm not here to break my will. No more explaining how I feel. I don't perform to make it real. I don't apologize for me anymore, not for the softness, not for the war. I've lived through storms and learned to stay. This is who I am, and I'm okay. I used to wake and rush to be useful, measured my worth by staying resourceful. But now I rise without a raise. Some mornings just holding space. I don't owe the world my energy. Not every day needs to be bright. Some days are soft and barely lit, and that's who is light. I don't need to explain my stillness or earn the right to breathe. Rest is not a weakness, it's how I leave. I used to smile comfort pays. There's power in the quiet and strength in softer space. No metal waits at the end of depletion, so I choose peace as my quiet completion. I used to whisper through the doubt, try to be quiet, loud, too loud. I softened edges just to stay, and loved in ways that made me fade. I used to ask for simple things, like being heard, like honest wings. But every time I reached too far, I felt how empty people are. I don't beg for love anymore. Don't wait for a heart that closed the door. If I have to ask to be received, it's not the kind of love I need. I don't explain the way I feel to make it fit what isn't real. I don't stand crying on the floor. I don't beg for love anymore. I've learned that real stays close, not vague. It doesn't twist or make you ache. It shows up with both hands to give, and lets you rest, and lets you live. I'm not the girl who waits in fear, who counts the days till they appear. Now I hold hands that reach for me and leave the ones that never see. I don't beg for love anymore. That chapter's closed, that version's soared. I've walked away from lesser flames and learned to say my own name. If love is mine, it will arrive with open arms and honest eyes. I won't be knocking on locked doors. I don't beg for love anymore. We used to talk about everything, late night drives and stupid rings. You knew my silence, I knew your laugh, and just like that, we lost the path. There wasn't anger, no slammed doors, just fewer texts, a few ignored. We didn't say it, but we knew the closeness loved without a cue. We didn't fight, we just stopped showing up, stopped reaching out when things got tough. We let the birds just give up. We didn't fight, we just stopped showing up. I still recall your favorite song, and how you swore we both belonged to something real, to something true. But I guess time outgrew us too. I don't hate you, I never could. We ended softer than we should. But maybe that's the hardest part. No break to mend, no place to start. We didn't fight, no final scene or flame, just silence where we wrote our names. And though it hurts a little less, I sometimes wish we said the mess. But maybe quiet was enough to show we'd both run out of us. Some endings don't erupt, they just unplug. We didn't fight, we just stopped showing up. I used to chase the kind that burned, mistook the heat for what I had earned. If it was loud and full of fire, I called that kind of mess desire. The love that bruises to survive is not the kind that keeps you alive. I've learned that calm can still be deep, that love can hold you while you sleep. Doesn't mean it's weak, it's just the kind it doesn't speak. And raised up voices slamming doors, it gives without demanding more anymore. It wraps you warm, it lets you be without the ache of proof. To me, it's quiet strength, it doesn't peak. Soft love doesn't mean it's weak. I used to fear the love that stayed, the kind that didn't drift or fade. I thought if it was calm, it's fake. But now I know what peace can make. I don't need sparks that leave a scar, or love that asks me who we are. I need a home, a gentle hand, a kind that helps me understand. You steady face to face. And now that I have learned to seek, I know soft love is not